Bahrain at 8:30 GMT, Captain Robinson in charge. With today's wind, she should be here about 5:30. If she's at all late, Mr. Smith, we'll need flares and floodlights for night landing. Will you please have them ready?
Yeah, I'll see that's done.
And Wilcoxon, would you ask the aircraft for the names of the passengers?
Okay.
Abbas Khan. 6 Saabs coming tonight.
Sorry.
I'll come and inspect the rooms in half an hour.
Sorry.
Aeroplane coming 5:30.
बहुत अच्छा sir.
At once preparations begin for the arrival of the airliner. She is eastbound for India and Australia, 4 days out from England. Provisions are brought from the storehouse to supplement local supplies. Living rooms are got ready and beds made up, because Sharjah is a night stop. All through the hot afternoon, donkeys bring cans of water from a well in the desert to fill the tank in the courtyard of the fort. Water to provide baths for the passengers and crew. Arab merchants have brought parcels of pearls for shipment by air to dealers in Bombay and Calcutta. In the days before the air route, pearls were sent by sea or by long journey over land. But now the native merchants always make use of the airliners to carry their wealth. From now until the airliner departs at dawn tomorrow, the station superintendent will have no time for leisure. He must inspect the bedrooms to see that everything is in order, supervise the food, and attend to a multitude of other details. Outside, on the airport itself, another part of the organization is at work. A mobile beacon is wheeled into position. The 6,000 candle power floodlight is uncovered, in case the airliner should be delayed by headwinds and so just fail to make Sharjah before sudden nightfall. Mobile petrol pumps are got ready, so that the refueling of the airliner's tanks can begin the moment she lands. The radio office in the fort keeps in constant touch with the airliner as she approaches down the Gulf.
Net! Surface wind and barometric pressure, please.
Right. Surface wind northwest 8 miles. Barometric pressure 1014.2 millibars.
Wind northwest 8, pressure 1014.2, thanks.
In the cool of the evening, half an hour before sundown, everything at the airport is ready for the machine. The Persian petrol boys pass the last few minutes with a game of cards. But their ears are alert for the aerodrome bell, which is the signal that the airliner has been sighted.
चलो चलो गंडी हो गया
जल्दी अभी आता है
चलो चलो जल्दी चलो.
The Arab guard provided by the Sheikh turns out to open the gates of the compound. If anything should happen to the airliner, each man is liable to be punished in Arab fashion by the loss of eye or limb. Has arrived. Passengers and crew alike. They gossip of the day's run, things and places seen on the way. This morning they were in Baghdad, yesterday in Alexandria.
The coronation was marvelous. Look at the lady, there's a new crazy show. The craziest one ever.
The most ghastly epidemic of food.
My dear, I've never been sick in my life.
For those who live at the airport, they bring news of home 4,000 miles away, but only 4 days distant by air.
Warbler was in the club the night before I left. He asked to be remembered to you all. He's in fine fettle, whacking the old ball further and straighter than ever.
Each passenger is shown his room and handed a card, giving the time of tomorrow's departure, the places at which stops will be made for meals, and all other details of the day's flight. While those in the fort are preparing to eat and sleep, the engineers out on the desert aerodrome are beginning to overhaul the airliner. Through the gathering dusk and far into the night, the work of testing the engines and checking the controls goes on. The first stage of tomorrow's flight is a 450-mile hop across empty desert and shark-ridden seas. weather conditions must be discovered. A balloon is released from the roof of the meteorological station. A small electric light is attached to the tail, and from observations of the speed of its ascent, the force and direction of the wind at different heights can be calculated. Information of the greatest importance to the pilots on tomorrow's route. Dawn breaks over the desert.